claim the golden vector. Look at that beautiful golden vector. Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and this is our Cartographers Expedition Replay. The one where we're going to get our golden vector. That's not it. That's my yellow exotic. And so in the last episode, we did a lot of... we did about half of it, but it was all spread out. Half of the total expedition. So we completed phase 1. We got a majority of phase 2 done. And bits of like 3 and 4. So we got bits of everything done. So let's jump into phase 2. So we need to repair our ship. The problem is we don't get any of the materials to repair it until later on. So we're skipping that. And we're going to go after the mechanical man. Deploy the Minotaur. So in order to make the Minotaur Geobay, you need 5 metal plating, 4 ion batteries, and 100 gold. So let's check in my my inventory here. Could have sworn I had metal plating, but I guess not. I guess I used it all. So, like before, let's go farm some ferrite dust. And remember in the last episode, we ran into some floating crystals down by the ocean, right? So let's go down there. Now that we have our advanced mining beam, we should be able to mine those minerals. And hopefully we'll get some mango gold out of it. Some magno gold out of it. I know you guys give me a hard time. It's mango. They look like mangoes. At least to me they do. So let's go down here and check this out. We might get our 16 seconds doing this. Look at this. Boom. Just tapping all our... During a storm, you get extra power in your jetpack. So if you want to do it legit, find a mountain like that, kind of float down all the way. And we're just going to... just tap our jetpack on the way down, and it'll just use up just a little bit and keep us going. And there is our floating crystals, and there's a lot of them over here. So we have a really good chance of getting some mango gold, some other stuff as well. So let's grab some of these. Now, when you mine the floating crystals, it'll give you a random glowing mineral. And so you have to open up that glowing mineral, and it will give you one of a handful of different things. You might get lemium, you might get Herox, you might get a whole bunch of different stuff. You might get chlorine, crystal chloride. So you can get all that kind of stuff out of these. So the more you pop, the more likely you are to get mango gold. Get this. We got a lot. Holy cow. Oh, overheated. Dang it. I pushed it to the limit and I hit the limit. Overheated my multi-tool. That's fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. All the animals around here seeming calm, cool, and collected. They're not attacking me, which is kind of nice. Can appreciate that. Grab that one. Grab this crystal. There's a lot of crystals here that we're getting. We're going to count up how many we have total. But man, we have a lot of glowing minerals. A lot of them. All right. Oh, wait, one more. So we picked up 16 glowing minerals. Holy smoke. 16 is a lot. Let's make our way back up to our ship. And along the way, we need to get metal plating. So let's get a whole bunch of ferrite dust. Pure ferrite's good, but we need ferrite dust. So we need the smaller stuff. So we need to make that dang metal plating. Told you guys, even though I was farming a whole bunch of it in the first episode, we still ran out. We still don't have enough, so good lord, just keep doing it. And if you're lucky enough to have a shop next to you, it is so nice to be able to just buy it from the shop. So there are trade terminals randomly thrown out there, and sometimes, like my first run, I had my spawn was right next to a terminal, a trade terminal, so I was able to buy a ton of metal plating, so I didn't have to make it. That takes a huge burden off. Now, it costs money, so you're going to have to make some money, but I'd rather make money selling, like, you know, bones and stuff rather than having to farm a whole bunch of ferrite dust, you know, 10 and 20 at a time. Oh, we got some condensed carbon over here. Let's grab that. I'm just grabbing a whole bunch of materials as we're walking back up the mountain to our ship. And also, you see these little red boxes that are randomly spread out throughout the world, the planet? Open them up because you might run into ferrite dust, condensed carbon, all kinds of stuff. The materials are going to be in there, so take advantage of those little cargo drops that are all over the place. Grab these rocks over here. We're going to grab some carbon as well. Some pure ferrite. I mean, we don't really need pure ferrite, but we can use that to get magnetized ferrite. We can refine that up and get magnetized ferrite, which is nice. Grabbing all of these little rocks, and we're getting geodes. Now, every time you break open a rock, you have a small chance of getting a geode out of it, which essentially you can crack the geodes open and get more materials of whatever you're farming. So if you're farming ferrite dust out of rocks and you get a geode, you could get ferrite dust or maybe some pure ferrite or even magnetized ferrite. So keep that in mind. You want those geodes to pop. And they only come out one out of every rock. And so again, get the small ones because you have a higher chance of getting geodes out of the small ones because you're breaking a whole bunch of small ones versus a really large rock is going to take you a lot longer to break. And you get one, it's all equal. A small rock and a big rock will both give you one geode, which is the same. Grabbing all these carbon plants. Oh, yeah. My little plant right there. Oh, yeah. We had one left over. I got my herbicide. Eliminated 10 hazardous plants. I forgot we were doing that. I thought we already had that done. Well, now we do. We officially do now. I could have sworn we knocked that out in the last episode, but obviously not. All right. Well, let's get some more dihydrogen crystals. We're going to need some jellies for later on. We can make life support as well if we need to. Weapon charge depleted. Batteries and yeah, we're gonna use regular carbon, I guess. Yep. So we also are gonna need like condensed carbon to make warp cell fuel, so definitely keep in mind, gonna need a lot of materials. Lots of materials. Now, and we don't have like a corrupted sentinel planet in this system, so we can't get like a sentinel multi-tool. And as far as I'm aware, you cannot get a random sentinel multi-tool. If you do, let me know down in those comments. Did you start the expedition? And did you start it off with a sentinel multi-tool? Or an Atlantid multi-tool? An Atlas multi-tool? Holy cow. Or a Royal multi-tool? That'd be really cool. I would love to start out with a Royal multi-tool. That would be really cool. Popping a whole bunch more plants. Get a whole bunch of carbon, a whole bunch of ferrite dust. Now, I just thought about it. We should probably make our backpack refiner. Get back in the ship. So in order to make our backpack refiner, we need oxygen and chromatic metal, but we don't have enough oxygen, so we don't need to do that yet. Let's crack open these... Let's do the crystal fragment first. This is stones that come from the dihydrogen crystals, the blue ones. We got more dihydrogen from it. Okay, that's good. And then our geodes, let's open these up. Oh, pure ferrite, regular ferrite dust. Okay, yeah. And now the big ones, the glowing minerals. Let's see if we can get any mango gold out of it. No, we got a gold nugget. Oh, we got one mango! One mango so far out of the 3. Another iridescite. Another golden nugget. A polemium. A aronium. A grantine. We got another mango! So we got our 2 mango golds. We have that done. Easy enough. So we have our 2 golds. That's what we needed to fix our ship. Very, very awesome. We got very, very lucky with that. So, very, very awesome. Let's put all this stuff away in our ship. All the minerals we just got open. We just cracked open. Let's actually open up that golden nugget because it'll give you gold. So there we are. We got a whole bunch of gold. Now we have a stack of 500 gold. Very awesome. And mango right here, or magno. We can use that to fix our ship. So, I think it is, yep. So your pressurization capsule needs 63 condensed carbon. We have that. And 2 magno gold. Now, if you don't have those floating crystals, that's okay. There is a milestone called Extract Minerals 0 out of 200. We have to do that anyway, but the reward is you get the blueprint to make Magno Gold. So if you need that stuff, if that's one of the steps you need the Magno, make sure to do your industrialist milestone, the extract minerals. We're not there yet, but just keep in mind that's the one we have to do to get the blueprint for Magno Gold. Let's accept the reward for the herbicide milestone. So this one we're going to get a multi-tool combat enhancement, so all the weapons, and we're going to get a powerful shield upgrade. Beautiful. We have our combat scope and a pulse spitter, as well as a shield for our exosuit, so we can get better shields. Let's put that on. Installing that shield upgrade so I don't die as fast. There we go. And then let's fix our pressurization capsule. We're going to fix it with using 63 condensed carbon and 2 Magno Golds. Installing both of those now, and we should be done. That will be a milestone. So there we are, number 4, restored starship life support. Let's accept that reward. What do we get for doing that? We get 999 nanites. That's nice. We can't really spend that here. Once we leave the planet, we can go to the space station and get that. So moving back over, we need to deploy our Minotaur. Let's do that real fast. So again, we need to make our metal platings. Yep, we still need 5 metal platings. Let's create that in our exosuit. So 5 metal platings, 50 ferrite dust each, which is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to make 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 metal platings, just in case we need some later on. So now, let's lay down the Minotaur Geobay. 5 metal platings, 4 ion batteries, and 100 gold. And then once you lay it down, what you can do is you can delete it afterwards. If you delete it, you get some of those materials back. So let's go back into our build menu. We're going to go to the delete option, and we're going to delete the platform. Even though you delete the platform, your Minotaur, your big old mech, he stays here. The only thing that does is it limits you to this planet. So if I leave this planet, I won't be able to call in my Minotaur. But since we're stuck on this planet, it does not matter. And now we have our Minotaur. Let's accept that reward for that one. That milestone. So it is the Mechanical Man. Got that one done. The reward we get is a Supreme Engine upgrade for the Minotaur, the big mech. A Supreme Minotaur weapon upgrade for the mech. And Chromatic Metal 512. Got that done as well. So yeah, getting all these milestones done really quick. Let's install those engine upgrades for the Minotaur and the laser upgrade for the Minotaur. And we're going to install something that we absolutely necessarily need. So installing the Minotaur engine module, we're going to put that in a supercharged slot. That way, all of the components are working extra hard. If you're in a supercharged slot, they get a bonus to them. Now, since we cannot fix the Starship launch fuel, actually, you know what? Let's see. Let's check it. I think what we need for that is a quantum computer. So let's see what we need for a quantum computer. We need 1 microprocessor, 1 antimatter, and 25 chromatic metal. We should be able to make that, actually. So if you press X if you're on Xbox or square if you're on PlayStation, it'll give you the steps. So now we have a detailed view of, hey, if you want to make a microprocessor, here is the detailed tree on how to make it. We need 1 carbon nanotube, and we need 40 chromatic metal. So now we can make a microprocessor. Done. We have that done. But we also need an antimatter. So we need 25 chromatic metal and 20 condensed carbon. We have that, so let's make that. Boom. So now we have all the ingredients we need to make 1 quantum computer. We have our microprocessor, our antimatter, and our chromatic metal, 25. Let's do that. It is now created. We have one. We can install that into our advanced launch system. Install the quantum computer, and then we already put in the 3 of the storm crystal, so we're done. That's done. Come on, is it gonna pop open? Come on. There it is. It took a second. And, you know, sometimes it takes the game a second or two to kind of register. Oh, yeah, you fixed it. You're good. So now that is phase 2 done within the first 15 minutes. We are done. Let's accept the reward for fixing the launch system, which is galactic trade terminal plans, a supreme jetpack upgrade, and a significant life support upgrade. So we get 2 exosuit upgrades, very, very awesome, and a galactic trade terminal for our base if we want to put one there. We need magnetized ferrite and 3 microprocessors, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But let's install those upgrades that we just got. So let's install the life support module upgrade. Boom, there it is in our exosuit. And then we have another jetpack upgrade, so now we can really move around a lot. There we are. So jetpack upgrade, done and done. Both of them installed. Well, let's move on to phase 2. We have the phase 2 completion reward, which is the Feasting Cask customization. This is a really cool helmet that you put on. It's a Halloween-inspired helmet, so it looks really nasty. I love this one, and it was for the Desolation expedition. So, again, we're getting rewards from different expeditions in this one. This is kind of like a greatest hits or a really, really awesome or most wanted rewards, whatever you want to call it. They're kind of giving us a combination of rewards from different expeditions. So let's accept that one. Yeah, got that one. Phase 2 completed. So now we're moving on to phase 3. We need to repair the waveform engine. We still need to extract minerals, and we need to chart waypoints. We need 2 more of those save beacons that we were doing earlier, the big old antennas. So in order to find a mineral deposit, we need to put in a survey device in our multi-tool. And that's going to be a pain in the butt. So for a survey device, we need 3 magnetic resonators, another quantum computer, and 2 wiring loom. We already have the 2 wiring loom. We're good to go on that. We need to make another quantum computer and 3 magnetic resonators. And for that, I will tell you secretly, or heads up, you need to make ionized cobalt. So we're going to take our regular cobalt and we're going to refine it in the refiner. Let's pop that in here. Oh, we got a chromatic metal in here. I didn't even know. All right, let's put our regular cobalt into the refiner, and it will refine out 2 to 1. So we have 705 regular cobalt. After we refine it, it will turn into 352 ionized cobalt, but it's going to take a minute for that to happen. So while we wait, let's make the other thing we need. Yeah, we need magnetic resonators. We need a lot of them. So let's look around. Magnetic resonators. Yeah, we need 40 ionized cobalt, and we need magnetized ferrite. We're going to need to refine that as well. Do we have enough to make our exosuit, our backpack refiner? We do not. We need oxygen for that. Dang it. Well, while we're waiting, actually, we can make another portable refiner, I just realized. Because it just takes metal plating and oxygen a little bit. So let's make another portable refiner. And we'll refine out our pure ferrite into our magnetized ferrite. So let's put some fuel in here. And we're going to put our pure ferrite, which is 544. And just like the ionized cobalt, it cuts it in half. So 544 pure ferrite turns into 272 magnetized ferrite. We're going to cook both of those at the same time. Now, we do need something else. Let me look at my multi-tool. Let's install the survey device. We need a quantum computer. All right. So let's look and see if we can make a quantum computer again. So let's do that. And we have the chromatic metal. We need another carbon nanotube. Microprocessor's done. We have our chromatic metal and condensed carbon. Let's make an antimatter. And there we are. Quantum computer done. So that part is done. So let's install those 2 pieces. So far we have 1 quantum computer for the survey device. Let's install that. And then we have the 2 wiring looms. Let's install those. And we're waiting on our magnetic resonators. We need 3 for the survey device, but we also need another one for the waveform engine to be completed. So we need 4 total. Looks like our ionized cobalt is finished. Let's pull that out. And the magnetized ferrite just finished as well. Let's pull that out. Beautiful. So we should be able to make a whole bunch of resonators. Now, let's make... Where's our resonator recipe? So we need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful! We have enough to make 4. So we're going to fix our waveform engine first. Put the 1 in there we need. And now the waveform engine is finished. It is totally finished. Beautiful, right? Come on, kick up. There it is. Restored the Starship main engines. Beautiful. And now, let's collect the reward for that. We get the Airburst engine upgrade for your jetpack, which basically refills it if you're falling through the air. A suspicious packet of tech, which is randomized. And a Supreme movement upgrade. So another Supreme jetpack upgrade. That is good. Done, done, done. So that's all beautiful. Let's open that up and install that jetpack upgrade. So we have a good upgrade. Oh, it's overloaded on our jetpack. So let's get rid of the A. Since we have S-class upgrades, those are better than an A-class. So we'll get rid of that one. That's going to be our trash one. And there we go. So now we're not overloaded. If you have more than 3 upgrades in your, or 3 singular upgrades for 1 tech, so 3 jetpack upgrades, that's it. That's the maximum. If you try to install a 4th one, it will overload. You can only have 3 per technology. 3 jetpack, 3 hazard, 3 life support, that kind of stuff. We're going to organize this into our starship, all of our wiring loom and our nanotubes. That way we have more room in our inventory, our suit inventory. So that's all good. Now, guys, this is the thing you got to keep in mind. Our engine and our launch system is fixed, which means we can leave right now. We can go anywhere we want because our ship is fixed. Our engines are fixed. The only thing that's broken is our hyperdrive, and we don't need that to take off. So we can leave the system right now, or we can leave the planet right now. However, what we need to do is we need to install the survey device. We got to put our 3 magnetic resonators in there. Beautiful. Done. So now we have a survey device. We need to find a mineral deposit. That way we can collect for our milestone. Let's go back in here. We need to collect, or we need to extract 200 minerals. So let's look around. So you pull up your visor, and at the bottom of the screen, it says analysis mode. Now we have different modes for our visor. And you want to go over to the pickaxe. That one is your mineral deposit. So it's looking for a mineral deposit. And we don't have anything nearby, which kind of sucks. So we have no minerals near our base. Now that's a bad thing because you can only make an extractor in your base. So if we find a deposit, we're gonna have to put down we're basically gonna have to put down a base near that thing. So let's go look for a mineral deposit. You know, pull up your visor and look around. It'll say, oh, no nearby hotspots. Now, it will not activate until you're within 300 feet of a deposit. And then it'll kind of tell you what's going on. Like, oh, you need to go over here or go over there. But we need to get close. Oh, there it is. Oh, 380. So within 400. Okay. So we're going to follow that. You see how it's blinking on the center? If it starts blinking, that means you're good to go. You need to go in that direction, whatever way it's blinking. So keep following your visor. Pull up your visor whenever you can to kind of see where you're going. We're up to, within 100 feet. We're getting close. Within 100. Now, as you get closer, it'll start making you move a little bit more, like left and right, because you're getting closer to where it is. 30. 20. Oh, now we gotta move a little bit left. I bet you that guy's just staying right on at that little animal. Don't be an angry animal, please. Up to the right. And when you get within 5 feet of it, then it says, okay, you're good. You're close enough, and it'll mark it for you. So there it is. How far are we away from our base? We are 587 units away, which is outside of our base range. You need to be within 300. So that means we need to lay down another base computer. We need to claim this site as a base. That way we can build on it. Now, there are ways to extend out the range. I'm not going to go through that here. I'm just going to tell you, just claim it with another base computer. Don't upload your base. That's what I will tell you. Because when you upload it, that means it'll go to the servers and no one else can build here. So if I upload it right now, you will not be able to build here. If you randomly spawn here, it'll be locked out. You can't do anything because it's mine. I claimed it. Don't upload it. That way anyone else, like if you spawn up, you can claim it or someone else can. Leave it open for everyone else. So we have a base. We've claimed it. Now we can start building on it. So we need to put down some extractors. And so in order to build a mineral extractor, you need 5 metal platings and 100 chromatic metal, which is a lot. And that's just for one, right? Oh, but let's look around for our thing here. Let's look around, make sure we're condensed. We're all ready to go. Right here. Okay, so that's the round right there. That's where we want to put it. This is like the center of our deposit. So let's build our extractor. Popped it down. We're good. So now we need to power this thing up. It needs 50 power in order to work. But if you want it to go faster, you want to build more extractors. More extractors means faster. So let's build 2 more. So we're going to need 10 more metal platings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we don't have any more ferrite dust. Crap. Okay, we're going to go with... oh, no, I'm good. My math is wrong. So we have 10 metal platings right now. We can make 2 more mineral extractors because they need 5 metal platings each and 100 chromatic metal. So let's pop that down. And 1 more. There. So now we have 3 total, but we need to power all 3 up. That means we need 150 power because they take 50 power each. Let's get our biofuel reactors. Oh, we need more metal plating for that anyway. Son of a... See? Again, this is the second time in this one episode I've run out of freaking pure ferrite. Well, let's go farm some more. That way I can make some more metal platings. Dang it. Oh, and of course there's an angry freaking animal over here. No! Get away! Get away. Yeah, you're done. Get out of here. Freaking animals trying to murder me. I'm just trying to survive. Done, done, done. Pop in all of these little rocks to get a ferrite dust. That way we can make some metal platings. And you need 50 ferrite dust for each metal plating. So we need 150 ferrite dust minimum. And we're at 166. That's close enough. So let's pop down this power, the biofuel reactors. Oh, yeah, we need to make the metal plating first. Trying to get ahead of myself here. Oh, we got some geodes. Let's pop those and see what we get. Magnetized ferrite. That doesn't help me. And... okay, we got a little bit of ferrite dust. That's fine. Let's make our metal platings. We need 3 metal platings because we need to make 3 reactors. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. So 1. Oh no, we need more oxygen. Oh my god. More oxygen now. So you can get oxygen from the little oxygen deposit right here, or if you find any of the plants, these little scary plants, the plants hazardous flora, they will give you oxygen as well. So grab that plant, grab this oxygen plant right here. We're gonna need a lot of it, so let's keep going after... oh, look at it, there's 3 oxygen plants right here. Boom. All right, we're gonna grab these. We're gonna pick those, and nice. An extra 100. Now we gotta go back again. So this should work now. I think I should have enough. So 1 reactor. We need another 2, 2, and 3. So just like our base, we need to wire them together. That way they are sharing their power. And then put them onto the extractors, the mineral extractors. We have to connect all of it together so they're all on the same sequence. So all of them are connected. but they're not making power. So now we need to install, or we need to input some of the fuel so these reactors start working. There we go. So that the first one is working, it's running, but we need to refill all of them. So let's put some fuel in all of the reactors. And you don't need to put a lot. Like you'll notice, I'm only putting like 40 carbon in here, and it'll run for 25 hours. I love that they started doing that. Before it was you put in like 100 carbon and it would run for 1 hour. Now it's really, really extended out. It works. So now all of our extractors are running, but they're not working together. They're not connected. They're only connected by power. They're not connected by storage. So what we need to do is have a supply pipe join them all together. Oh my God, we need more ferrite dust. Wouldn't you know it? We need more ferrite dust. Let's grab that. Run around here, busting up some more rock so I can get ferrite dust. Seriously, man. One of these days, I'm gonna get I'm gonna have a run where I'm next to a market. That way, a terminal. That way, I can just buy it. I mean, at this point, I can buy it. I have to install one at my base, though, and that takes more ferrite dust to do. So it's like the antithesis of the answer. You can't use ferrite dust to make something to buy more ferrite dust. It's kind of redundant. It's kind of stupid. All right, we should have enough ferrite dust now. We've cracked some rocks. Let's look. Yeah, we have 193. We're good. So let's put all these together. Let's link them all with the supply pipe. 25 ferrite dust and 10 carbon for each one. So we have a pipe for 1 to 2, and then another pipe between 2 and 3. So now they're all sharing, and they're all working together. So let's check it out. So these reactors, these extractors, excuse me, will pull out 227 of the, magnetized ferrite every hour. But because we have 3 of them, that'll actually do it in every 20 minutes. So if I come back in 20 minutes, I will have 227 magnetized ferrite. If I put down another extractor, it'll go even faster. The problem is you start running into the issue of, I don't have enough materials for this. So 3 should be good enough. I mean, if you only put down 1, just remember, if you put down 1, it'll take an hour. You put down 2, it'll take 38 minutes. Put down 3, the time gets cut the more you add. I'm put down 3, so that's why it's only taking 20 minutes. But don't worry, we'll come back in 20 minutes. Not a big deal. So while we're waiting on that one, we need to go to the navigator milestone. We need to go to those little save beacons, and it's now way easier to do simply because we have our ship is able to fly around. So we can actually just fly low and slow, and we can find any kind of unmarked building or unknown building and activate the save beacon. Very, very nice. Now that we have it fixed, it makes the world a lot easier, or the game a lot easier. So let's go over here. Got to go back to our ship. And now that we have a ship, what we can do is if you fly low and slow, you can shoot the ground, and you can break the rocks that way, and you'll get ferrite dust doing that, which is very awesome. So that's what we're going to do. Let's take off and fly around a little bit. Shoot the ground. Get that ferrite dust out of the ground. And you'll also get carbon, because if you destroy the plants, you'll also get that as well. And the blue crystals, you'll get the dihydrogen. But look at right there, we have an unknown building right here. 5 seconds away because we're on our ship. And, ooh, it's a drop pod? Yeah, it's a drop pod. Let's land here. And we have to, oh my God, yeah, the exotics take a second to land because they're super fancy. They had to fold up their wings. Let's activate this save beacon right here. So that's number 1. We need to have 1 more. We just need 1 more save beacon. So we're going to take off and fly around again. And right there, boom, another unknown building 10 seconds away. Just beautiful. And, oh, it's a trading outpost. Okay, we can buy some materials here if we need to. Like a whole bunch of ferrite dust. We have the money, I think, right? Oh, yeah, we got 88,000. We're okay. And we have some items to sell. So let's pull some stuff out of our ship. Let's see what we got. Oh, a pulse engine module. That's an upgrade for your engine. I'll take that. We could sell... So, yeah, we could sell some of those stones that we picked up from the floating crystals. We can sell some of this salvage data and make some money off of that. We can sell some of these storm crystals and make some money out of that. Okay, we're good. We have plenty to sell. Plenty to sell. So let's go over here to the trade terminal. And instead of buy, we're just going to go to sell and sell all those items. So salvage data, sell all that for 1.8 million. Our storm crystals, we're going to sell all of those for 2.9 million. Okay, we're good already. But let's keep going. Iridescite, we're going to sell 2 of them for 270. Grantine, we're going to sell 1 for 25, and we could probably refine that down and get more money, but at this point we don't need it, so let's just get it out of our inventory. We're going to sell our geodesite for 133,000. Selling our Eronium for 77. We're selling 3 of them for 77. Lemium, we're selling 4 for 100,000. And, I mean, I don't think we could sell anything else. I mean, we could, but not really worth it. Yeah, let's just buy now. So we can buy. Do we have any ferrite dust? No, but they have metal platings. We can buy. Look at that. 177 metal platings, and they only cost 1,000 each. I can buy all of them for 190,000. You don't want that, though. Oh, there's ferrite dust. Let's buy a whole bunch of that. Let's buy some ionized cobalt, because we're going to need that for later on. Let's buy some launch fuel because we're going to need that for our ship. We're going to buy 2 of those. And I think that's everything we need. Oh, look at that. There is an amazing solar here, but I don't think we can buy it. Like, I don't think they'll allow us to trade out our ship. Let's check it. Let's check it. And, oh, and not the offer on the Lifeform ship. Oh, it's a purple sail. Negotiate the price. Yep, we cannot purchase it because this whole expedition is based off of our special ship. They don't want you to give it away, and they don't want you to change it. So you are not allowed to do this until you finish the expedition. Dang it. I wish you have purple sails. I would totally buy that thing. I 100% would. But I'm not allowed to. So there's no save beacon here at a trading outpost. And that's okay. We got some good stuff. We made some room in our inventory. Let's organize our inventory a little bit more. We'll move the ferrite dust over to our suit inventory. Same thing for the carbon. Same thing for the dihydrogen and sodium. We can move our starship launch fuel to our starship. We'll get rid of the mordite. Delete that. We'll delete the feline liver. We don't need that anymore. Whoa, let's break open the geode. And we got some pure ferrite out of that. Good. All right, well, let's continue on. We got to look for another building that has a save beacon on it somewhere. And sometimes they won't mark it. You just got to keep your eyes peeled. But most of the time, they'll show you where an unknown building is, where a save beacon would be. We also need to go to the top of a mountain. We need to get to 950 feet. So, if you want to know a secret to that, we have a milestone to get to 950 units high on a mountain. This is on foot. You have to be on foot to do this. You can't fly up to 950 feet. So if you select it, it'll tell you how high you are. Like I'm flying right now at 705 feet. So you can kind of get your bearings based on your elevation of your ship. So we know, oh, this is going to be a good mountain over here because I'm going up and up and up. So let's go to the top of this mountain. It should be over 900. Oh, yeah. Top of this mountain is at, oh, my God, 1,100 feet. And there's floating crystals here. No. We're just going to land on the top of this mountain right here. And as soon as we get out of our ship, our feet touch the ground, it will be over 950. There you are. Done and done. Easily done. You just have to be on foot because they don't want you to cheat by using your ship. Let's accept that reward. So we're going to get rocket boot blueprints. So now we can make our rocket boots if we want to. Let's continue on. We need to find another save beacon. So let's fly around a little bit. We have another, come on, there should be another building around here. I'm flying with my soul, or my exotic. We gotta find one. Oh, there's one right there. Boom. Unknown building. Let's see. It should be a save beacon. Please be a save beacon. It is. It looks like a transmission tower. So let's land over here, and there should be a save beacon right next to the landing pad. It is. So we'll be able to knock that one out real fast. So let's do this. Save beacon activated, and yep, charted 4 waypoints. So yeah, we've had that one knocked out. Let's accept that reward for that one. So we're gonna get 10 navigational data, planetary chart ×4, and factory override units ×6. So 6 factory override units. Very awesome. You can use those to buy blueprints so you can learn how to make stuff. So we're still waiting on our mineral extractors. So that's going to take another probably 15 minutes or so. Oh! We need to dig up buried items. We also need to excavate ancient bones. I forgot about that. But we also, as you can see, we also need to travel by exocraft for 6,500 units. So let's call in our exocraft. Because we haven't left the planet yet, we can still call them wherever we want. And let's look around for some bones. Oh, there's a building over there. And there's bones over here. So bones and buried treasure are 2 different things. I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive, but when they say buried treasure, they mean buried minerals. They mean buried cash. They do not mean bones. Bones are separate. But that's okay. We got to get bones. We got to get 6 bones, and I believe it's 6 buried. No, 5 buried items, 5 buried treasure, and 6 bones. Oh, let's uncover these bones right here. Oh, is it just one? Oh my god, I hate it when there's only 1 bone in the deposit. It feels like a waste. And we need 6 of these, so there's 1. We got 1 bone. I saw another one over here. Yep, there's another deposit over there. And I'm purposely using my my mech because we need to travel 6,000 feet with it. So let's keep traveling. Get that knocked out. That way we get that milestone finished. And just keep using that. The jetpack on the mech is insane. Look at that. Look how far we go. We go jump really, really high, and the jetpack lasts for a long time, and it recharges super quick. So you actually travel pretty quickly. It doesn't seem like you would, but you do. Is there 2 here? Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks like there's 3. So you can kind of see through the ground. You see the yellow markers. That means that's where a bone is at. So let's uncover these bones. Ancient bone 1. Ancient bone number 2 right there. And then number 3 is over here. Don't be angry, animal. Seriously? Seriously. These are rock lobsters, man. All right. Oh, we have more bones over there. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Jump back into my mech. That way we get our distance done. And we can also look around, while we're doing this, we can also look around for buried cache or a mineral formation. Those are going to be the treasures we need to uncover. There we go. Look at that jump. Holy cow. That's a big old jump for the mech. We can grab these as well. So we have some crystals, some condensed carbon crystals right here. Grab those. We're going to need that later on for fuel. There's just 1 bone on this location as well. Man, I am not lucky at all. I think what? We're up to 5 now? So we just need 1 more bone. Let's look around for... Oh, there's a buried cache over there. So let's go get the buried cache. We need 5 of these buried caches or buried mineral formations. I wish you could see stuff with your mech, but the scanner is not very helpful in the mech. Oh my god. Another rock lobster that wants to get sacrificed. Get out of here. Hey man, they are all angry. It feels like they purposely made all the animals angry on this planet just to make it more difficult to run around. Uncover that buried cache. Let's see what we got out of that buried cache. So we get another little mineral record. Open it up, and we got nanites out of that. All right. Any other bones around? Oh, we have another bone over here. We only need one more bone, so we're almost there. One more bone, and then we have to start looking for our buried cache and our minerals. Oh, yeah, get some good air on the exomech. And there's no fall damage, so you don't got to worry about, oh, you fall too far. The thing is a robot. It has some really strong legs. No kneecaps on that guy. So no worries about fall damage at all. And there we go. So we only need one, but it looks like there's two in here. So we can uncover two if we want. There's one. And there it is. There's a milestone. Collected 6 fossils. So let's grab the reward for that. So for unburying the bones, we get 3 planetary charts. I'll take that. That works for me. Oh yeah, we need to find our buried caches or our minerals. So that is a subterranean organic structure. You know what? Actually, that counts too. That'll count too. So let's go over here and unbury this thing over here. I'm gonna do it on foot because the mech is cumbersome when it comes to short distances. Grab that. Rock lobster, get out of here. Yeah, okay, don't attack me. Good. I had to murder you, but that's your choice. It wasn't me. A buried cache is over there, so let's jump into our mech and do that. Nice, good jump. So this will be number 3, I believe. Let's look around. Yep, that'll be number 3. Once we uncover it. And we are here. Uncover this buried cache. Oh, and there's a, look at that. There's a subterranean, or not subterranean relic. There's a subterranean organic structure here as well. That's 2 for 1. So now we just need one more, and we are good for our buried stuff. And then we can just travel along with our mech for a little while until we pop the milestone for traveling 6,000 feet in a mech. Buried cache up there. Well, we'll do that really quick. Since it's really close by, I'm going to do it on foot. Unbury this thing. And another mineral. A organic structure, subterranean. All right, we got our 5 buried items, buried treasures. We have uncovered them. Get in our mech, and let's accept the reward for that. That is going to be optical drill. So you get your optical drill doing that. Beautiful. So we can build that if we want to. And I hate that they pin it automatically. So if you get irritated with that, all you got to do is go into your log in the pause menu, select it. Like, I'm not going to build the optical drill. It takes too much. So I'm going to unpin it. I hate that they automatically pin it, but it is what it is. You just got to learn how to deal with that. All right, so we've traveled 2,700 feet by exomech, but we need to do 6,000. So another 4,000. Well, let's just go. Because we can call in our ship anytime we want. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check on that before I actually go crazy here. Yep, I can still call in my ship, so we're good. So no matter where we go or how far we travel, I can just call in my ship whenever we stop. So once we've traveled the 3,000 or 6,000 feet with our mech, I'll just call in my ship and we'll be set. The other thing we have to keep an eye out for is we're looking for an abandoned building. So if you're lucky enough to have one of those on your spawn or nearby, very, very lucky, because we need to get larval cores, which come from whispering eggs that are only found at abandoned buildings. So I got to keep my eye out for that kind of stuff. Any buildings, we'll go check out and see if they're abandoned or not. We absolutely need that. And I mean, it's not that difficult. Now that we have our ship, what we can do, if you don't want to search for an abandoned building, just go to the space station, buy an a planetary chart that will tell you where the abandoned buildings are, and it'll mark the location for you, no problem. So if we can't find one easy enough, I'll just fly to the space station and get that knocked out. Pretty simple. Jumping around, trying to get my distance. We're at 4,700. Almost there. Looking around, I don't see any buildings. Yeah, see, of course, now that I'm in my mech, there's no buildings around here. Dang it. Nothing. Yeah, no buildings. I don't see anything. And I don't have an antenna, so I cannot scan. I don't have a scanner built into my my mech, so that won't matter. I can get out and scan, but I'm too lazy to get out and do stuff. And 5,700. We're almost there. Almost there. Another jump. 6,000. Oh man, jumping up a mountain, slowing me down. 62. Almost. Come on, we're basically there. Come on. 65. There we go. Cross country. Traveled 6,500 units by Exocraft. Let's call in our ship. And I think we just finished off phase 4. So let's get the reward for our Exocraft travel. We're going to get Exocraft summoning station and localized teleportation blueprints. So we got both of those for a reward. Very awesome. Now we also can get our phase 4 reward, which is going to be the streamlined jetpack. So we're going to have our streamlined jetpack, which is very awesome. It's a very retro looking jetpack. We just got that reward. We're good to go on that one. So what do we have left? We've done phase 4. Phase 3, we need our extract minerals. We need to go check that out. We probably are close. And then we have to leave the planet, perform low flight maneuvers, and dock with the space station. All right. We also need to repair our hyperdrive and go to a new system. No, that's all really fast to do. So let's fly back to our extractors, our base, and see how close we are. The other thing is we have to fly low and slow. For the low flight maneuvers, you have to be flying really, really fast and very low to the ground. So you can't be flying high up in the air. So what you got to do is low to the ground and then hit your booster. And it's very dangerous because it's really like almost out of control. However, you do this for 15 seconds and you're going to take a lot of damage. Don't go too high. Oh God, it resets. See how it reset there? If you go too high, it resets the counter. So just fly in a circle like this. Oh no, it reset. I bounced. So yeah, I think if you get about 100 feet off the ground, it cancels it because now you're not in danger. So let's just fly really low. I'm crashing into every tree that's on the ground, but that's okay. We're going to get our 15 seconds. Come on. 13, 14, 15. Did it. Okay, good. Low and slow. It's kind of hard. You're going to take a lot of damage, or at least if you're as bad of a driver as I am, you're going to take a lot of damage, but you can get it done pretty easy. Where's our base at? Oh, our base is over there. Let's head over to our base. We're going to check our extractors. Oh, we left the atmosphere. So if you go above the clouds, you leave the atmosphere technically. So now we are officially out of the planet's gravitational pull or whatever, the atmosphere. But we don't need to do that yet. We need to get our extractors. So, extractors are going to be over in this direction. Let's land over here. And I did buy launch fuel, so we should be low on launch fuel by now. Let's move. Oh my god, I forgot we had all the bones in my inventory. Let's move all these bones over to my starship inventory. I forgot about all the bones. Goodness. Oh, we have a hyperdrive upgrade, so let's put that in our ship. Oh, we have some congealed mold. These are from our minerals that we uncovered. Oh, we got Fecium. I don't want Fecium. We got some condensed carbon. That's good. We got some regular carbon. That's good as well. We're going to need some more condensed or some chromatic metal, but we'll work on that later. Lost analysis visor, and we got a sentinel boundary map, so this will mark a sentinel pillar for us. Alrighty, so let's check our mineral extractors. Let's see if we've gotten our 200. We have it. We're good. So let's grab that. We have our 200. So we have our industrialist milestone completed. We got our 200 minerals out of our extractors. And the reward for that, again, is your alloy crafting blueprints. That is where, if you're looking for Magno Gold, that is where you get that. So once you accept that and complete the extraction milestone, you will get the blueprints for your Magno Gold. There it is. And then if you want to know the blueprint for it, like what materials you need, in order to make Magno Gold, you need 50 phosphorus and 50 ionized cobalt. Remember when I said, hey, save your phosphorus? That's what that is for. So you're going to need 100 total. You need to make 2 Magno Golds. So you need 100 phosphorus and 100 ionized cobalt. That's what you're going to need. So if that's what you're looking for, there's the answer. There's the solution for that. Oh yeah, let's accept our reward for phase 3. That's complete. And we're going to get the exotic wing pack. The royal wing pack that has the wings on it. That is what that one is. It's very, very cool looking. I think I prefer the streamline, the retro jetpack. But the exotic is still pretty cool. So we got that one done. Now let's check. We have our liftoff reward. We're going to get storage augmentations for our starship. Got that one done. And then we're going to accept the reward for Acrobat for flying low and really, really fast. We're going to get red, gold, Atlas fireworks, and a Supreme Pulse Engine upgrade, an S-Class Pulse Engine upgrade. Done and done. So let's head over to the space station. We need to go to the space station now. Let's install our Pulse Engine upgrade for our ship. Right there. Beautiful. Next to the Pulse Engine. That way there's a good bonus on that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fly to the space station and we're going to buy a chart that will tell us where an abandoned building is, because we need an abandoned building in order to fix our hyperdrive, because we need 3 larval cores. We need 3 of the eggs. That's what we need. And so they are only found on abandoned buildings. So, actually, while we're talking about that, we also need 63 ionized cobalt. We have that, so let's repair that piece anyway. So now all we need is our larval cores, and we will have a warp drive. But we also need warp cells. We need fuel in our warp drive, so we need to make antimatter. So let's go down here to our warp cell. View the crafting steps, again with X or square if you're on PlayStation. So we need that. What do we not? We do not have enough. Let's make a chromatic. Let's make a antimatter. And let's make a antimatter housing. So we need oxygen and ferrite dust. So we made both of those. One antimatter housing. So now we can make a warp cell. Done and done. And we're going to put that warp cell into our... oh, no, wait a minute. We got to wait till it's fixed. Don't do it now. I mean, you can do it now, but I always get kind of freaked out. If something's broken, I never put fuel in it just in case. Because the game likes to reset it to 0 sometimes, even if you put some fuel in there. So don't chance it. Just let it go. You'll be good to go. Oh, welcome aboard. We visited a space station. So let's accept the reward for that one. That is 600 nanites and multi-tool expansion slots. We got 3 of them. Beautiful. we're going to head over to the right side of the space station because the cartographer is over here. He's the guy who sells you the charts to all the locations. Let's talk to him, and we're going to specifically ask for a exchange for specific charts over here. Now, this is where you can pay nanites in order to get a chart to tell you where a specific location is. And we're going to go for the distress signal because an abandoned building is going to be sending out a distress signal. We're going to buy 5 of those. Now, the reason you buy 5 of them is because it randomly will select one of 5 locations. It'll show you a crashed ship. It'll show you a crashed freighter. It'll show you an abandoned building. It'll show you a crashed pilot, so a ship that has someone walking around it. So you get multiple different locations. That's why you want to buy 5. I think I just bought 10. Yeah, I did. Oh, well, screw it. We only need 5. So let's fire off 1. And look at first one it showed me was an abandoned building. That's not always going to be the case. You buy 5 because sometimes it'll mark a crashed ship first. Sometimes it'll mark a crashed freighter first. And if it does that, all you got to do is keep firing it off. So if I fire it off again, where is it at? There it is. And see, it says it's already used, but let's fire it off again. Let's keep tapping it. And now it marked a crashed ship. If I do it again, now it's going to mark an observatory. So it'll mark those locations for you, but one of them is the anomaly or the abandoned building. Let's go over there real fast. Oh, God. Just go to the abandoned building. What are you doing? It's freaking out because I'm hitting all the asteroids. All right, there we go. Here's the abandoned building, and look at right down below it is our rendezvous where we need to go. But first, before we go to the rendezvous, let's go to the abandoned building. Let's fix our frame shift catapult, which is basically your hyperdrive. It's a fancy hyperdrive. We're going to do that. I should have sold my bones and stuff, but I mean, while you're at the space station, you can sell all that stuff, make some money, organize your inventory, but we're so close to the end. I just want to get down here and finish it. So let's finish it, you guys. Land. Thank you. Good Lord. Yeah, they have to be all fancy with their wings and everything. So what you can do is just fire your laser at these eggs. You need 3 of them, but you need to open them up and pick up what's inside. So crack it open and pick up the larval core. Don't be afraid of those guys. They're not going to do anything to you. They'll freak out. They'll spit on you. That's fine. Get your 3 larval cores. If anything, just run away a little bit and they can't get you. Use your jetpack jump. You know, you get 3 of them. Boom. And once you have 3, all you have to do, jump into your ship and get away. Jump into our ship and fly away. Now we're good. And we can fly towards the rendezvous because we have all the materials we need. So while we're flying towards the rendezvous, let's put our 3 larval cores into the hyperdrive upgrade, or the hyperdrive itself. And we've repaired it. So now it's fully repaired. Let's put the fuel in there. So let's grab our warp cell that we made earlier. Drop it into our warp hyperdrive. Now we have 25%. We are good. So now we can leave the system if we want to. But first, before we leave, let's go to the first rendezvous right here. Now, it's not going to be there. Remember, Target Sweeper is the worst addition to this game by far. So it's not going to be there. It's going to be where there's a whole bunch of communication stations. So let's head over this direction. And you'll see one of these big loops and 1,000,000 comm stations right there. Look at that. A friggin' sea of them. So the weird thing about it, just like with the getting to a 950-foot mountain, you have to step out and put your feet on the ground before it counts. So, wait a minute. Oh, there it goes. It didn't even show it. It didn't even show it. Come on. There it is. I think it took a second because there's so many communication stations, it's kind of slowing the game down. All right, let's leave. We found our rendezvous, so now we need to go to a new system. And I would say mark the, well, let's collect our reward. So we're going to get 5 million units for going to the rendezvous and 512 nanites. And then for our next one, for fixing our hyperdrive, we're going to get, as a reward, 999 nanites and a station override. Guys, that is a really important piece. A station override. You cannot use it now. Don't use it now. A station override key. It's an AI master key. You can go to any station right now, and you can input it in there. The problem is, don't do that. Because if you do it, it'll use up the station override, and then it'll tell you error, not valid. So it lets you basically burn it. It's not going to be useful right now. I have a feeling this is going to be useful in the future. But right now, all it will do is take it away, and you lose it. It's just gone forever. So don't waste it right now. Just hold on to it, and maybe the next update will have that. I'm guessing, speculation, who knows. So let's follow our warp cell, or our warp drive. Let's go to the next system. It's marked with a golden diamond, because that's where rendezvous number 2 is. Let's go. Rendezvous number 2 on the way. And it's going to be, I think it's a nice, beautiful planet. Let's check it. It's going to be a planetary archive, if I remember right. So once you get into the system, it should mark it for you. If it doesn't, like if there's no marker for it, just go to your start menu and re-highlight rendezvous number 2. Sometimes the game freaks out and it forgets to mark where you need to go. So now let's fly over to rendezvous number 2 on this way distant planet, Loma. You hear that music? That is the "you're almost done" music. Alrighty, we're almost there. 30 more seconds, so we can go through and accept our reward for our traveling to a different system. If you accept that reward, that milestone, it'll give you a Supreme Hyperdrive upgrade and a specialized warp blueprint. So those are the blueprints that let you go to a red star, a blue star, and a green star. So you need special upgrades in order to do that, and they give it to you. So now I can install that if I want to. You need special materials for that. So like if you want to go to like a blue star, you need emerald and wiring loom. For a green star, you need cadmium, stuff like that. So you need special materials in order to even go there. We got it, though. We have one thing left. We just have to stop at rendezvous number 2, and then we will have a finished expedition, and we will get the golden vector. Heck yes. Can't wait. I can't wait to have the golden vector. I'm going to be doing this on my PlayStation 5 save. That way I have it for my PlayStation 5. Because I did not have my PS5 at the time that this was actually active. So Planetary Archive, this is where we need to land. Let's head on over here and land at the landing pad. And that should be it. As soon as we step out, we should have it. Again, rendezvous, you got to step out. There it is. Boom. Rendezvous number 2 finished. So, big thing, before you quit, do not quit right now. You need to accept the reward or else it goes away. Like, it doesn't count as finished until you get all the rewards, you guys. So, let's get in here. We accept the reward for rendezvous number 2, which is going to be an orange postal plan. So that's a building thing for your base. And a gold blue Atlas firework. So that, yeah, that's a little orange, like cactus looking thing for your base if you're making a cool base. Then we go to phase 5. The reward is you get a title of Globe Master, Cartographer Expedition decals, and Cartographer Expedition banner for your profile. Very awesome. But the coup de grace, the thing that everyone wants, and the thing I know you've been watching and waiting for, if you go to the final phase, go to your expedition tab, go to the final phase tab, and once you complete phase 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, it allows you to claim the golden vector. Make sure to do this. Claim the golden vector. Look at that beautiful golden vector. And you can just claim in the free ship. And now that I've claimed it on this save, it'll go for all of my saves. Congratulations, traveler. All expedition goals are complete. Your save will now convert to a standard save if you wish to continue. Earned rewards can be collected on any save, so the golden vector can be claimed on any save via the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion on the Space Anomaly. Be sure to check back for the start of the new expeditions on the next week. So yeah, we have the golden vector. Let's call that thing in. I want to show that thing off because, of course, that's what we want. Call in my golden vector. Look how beautiful this thing is. Look at that. And here it is. Here's the golden vector. And you can claim this on any... as soon as you complete the expedition, every save can get this now. So I can go back to my main save and I can claim this out right now. Very, very awesome. And if you want to know how to do that, go to the Space Anomaly. So you go out into space, call in the Space Anomaly. And there is the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion, the robot, on the landing pad area. He will give you all of the rewards for any save, for any expedition. So every expedition you've ever completed, you can get the rewards on any save you make. So, like, I've done every expedition for this game since it's come out. So now, on this save, because it's a brand new save for the expedition, come over here to the robot. Right over here, you see this big red platform. Talk to this robot guy at the desk. And go to the top option, which is create exotic... excuse me. The third option, which is collect expedition rewards. And this is all the expedition rewards. So we have the golden vector. So I've already claimed it, so it says previously collected. But if I have not, like if I start a brand new save, I come here, I can claim it right there. I have the USS Normandy. I have the Organic Frigate, the Utopia. So I have this is where you can collect all of them for any save. So any save, doesn't matter who or what or whatever you're playing, any save can collect this as long as it's on your same profile. Very, very awesome. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button and claim your golden vector. We have the golden vector now. So I will see you guys, I'm guessing, on Tuesday for speedruns. And everyone, have a Merry Christmas. Have a safe Christmas. And hopefully you guys, I'll see you on Tuesday.